Hi, my name is Brenda Green, and I'm going to share some paper crafting punch art on decorating Easter eggs. So we'll get started and I'll show you some different techniques. These are some of the stamped items where you just hand cut them out rather than punching them out with a punch. And with the bird house and the little bird, just like I left a piece on this one to just cut off the bottom. And I'm just using the cuticle scissors. Those work really good for the small objects. Okay, I've got my egg, and I'm just going to put the little bird house, the bird on it. And I just used a glue dot and slipped it right on there. And then I'm just going to use the same egg as an example. I've got little cutout V's, and you can just put glue dots on the back of those and put them right on different places on the egg. The punch art, you can go ahead and stamp on paper, and like for this one I'm going to use a 1-inch punch, and I could just center that in there and cut the owls right out. There's other types. I mean, there's a full owl that'll cut out the whole shape out of the paper. This one is a flower, and you can get this kind of design from it, the little paper, which is also fun to put on the egg. I've also made a paper kite. It's a little bit big for the egg, so you may want to put it on an Easter basket or something else, but I just pieced them together, the pieces, to make the kite itself. I'm going to use the physics machine to punch out some peekaboo windows. I'm going to show you a little technique for using those. Kind of a fun thing for little kids to really be interested in these Easter eggs. We'll just got it sandwiched together. I'm just going to run it through the machine. And it's going to cut those windows right out for me. So that's another way of doing punch art. So I've got one that's a circle, and one that's a square, and I'll show you how to put those on the eggs. I glued up the little owl that I hand cut out, and stamped and put it on the egg. I put hot glue on the window on its frame, and I'm just layering it on the egg. And just hold it on there so it seals. It won't close all the way just because of the shape of the egg, but the window actually works, so you can open up the peekaboo window and see the owl. Okay, I'm going to use the physics machine again, and the Blossom Party, these have little flower shapes, and then designer scrapbook paper, I just cut it to size so it'll fit right on top of the board there. Just sandwich it in between and run it through the physics machine. And it just cuts the flowers automatically, so it does the punch art for you again. You just pop them right out. And they turn out really pretty when you use designer paper. I'm going to show you one of the eggs. I have this is a hollowed out egg, and that flower right there is from that package, but with a different kind of designer paper. And the butterflies are actually from an embossment, which I'll show you. I'll show you this next. But the egg turns out really pretty when you put those flowers, paper flowers on there. I'm going to go ahead and do the butterfly embossment, and it's got the cutout right on the inside, and you just slip the paper right over the top, close it, punching it in between, so I'm going to go through and cut it right out, and also emboss it at the same time so it's dimensional on the pattern. And they come right out, and you just pop the butterflies, and they're instantly cut. And you can put all those on the eggs too, and they look really pretty. It looks like You bring you a little bit of nature, and that's where I showed you that egg before. There's the butterflies on there, and there's the butterflies on the egg itself, all different sizes and colors. This one's a styrofoam egg that's covered in mini paper roses. So I just hand cut the roses out, swirled them up and glued them, and then hot glued them onto the styrofoam. And so that's a really pretty way to take care of a styrofoam egg. And then you can just display it, or you can put it in an Easter basket. Another technique is to make crimp the paper so you can make different designs with that. And it has creases, so I'm just going down in a line across the paper. It'll probably be hard to see, but it's got the lines all the way across, so now I can actually just make an accordion style. Got it. So, like crimped paper, all folded back and forth. If you do two of them, you can make it into a full circle. Or you can put it on there. You can use it like grass texture, anything like that. So the crimping paper works for all kinds of different things. I'm going to show you one more fun little technique just because I love this stuff so much. It's the little boas. And you can just take a styrofoam egg. You're going to basically just hot glue. You're going to hot glue these little boas on here. Just need a little bit of time to get it to stick on there again. Just wrap it around until the whole egg is covered. And you have the softest, frilliest looking little egg you've ever seen. It's really cute. Put that in a basket or decor on the mantle or in any kind of decor that you use for your Easter stuff around the house. It turns out really. Thank you for watching it. I hope you learned a few new techniques new ideas with paper crafting on Easter eggs, and you can make sure you display them in some more pretty egg cup holders. And that way you can share the art that you created there with other people. And you've got also your Easter egg trees where you can hang those hollowed out eggs on. Happy Easter!